to Vlogmas. Today, in case you're wondering, I'm wearing one of my polar bear sweaters. There are only 4 videos left. We're in the we're in a home stretch. We're in the home stretch. Christmas music. You either love it or you hate it. Or you're somewhere in between. Or you've never heard it. Or you're indifferent. Christmas music can be the bane of many people's existence, especially those who work in retail, because it's playing nonstop at their place of work for about 2 months straight. And generally it's like the same 40 or so songs over and over and over again. Or even worse, it's the same 10 or 15 songs but covered by different singers over and over and over again. So you might hear White Christmas 4 different ways in an hour. You might hear Santa Baby 10 different ways throughout the day. Either way, it can get super annoying if you're not into Christmas music. Personally, I don't really have this problem because I love Christmas music. Now, just because I love Christmas music doesn't mean that I don't want to find new stuff to listen to every year also. So if you're like me and you love Christmas music, or you hate it but you are still somehow, for some reason, required to listen to it, here are my recommendations for Christmas music that's good but different enough from what you're used to hearing that you will enjoy it. I hope. The first one I've been enjoying this year is the Carpenters album Christmas Portrait, which was released in 1978. It's leaning a little bit more towards the traditional Christmas song category because they do sing a lot of traditional Christmas songs, but Karen Carpenter has the voice of an angel, so it's like actual angels singing to you from heaven about Christmas. And there's just something about her voice and these songs that keep it from sounding like too sickly sweet or too cheesy or too corny, too Christmassy. They're just beautiful songs sung by a beautiful voice. So if you haven't checked out that album yet, Christmas Portrait by the Carpenters, find it and listen to it and love it. Here's a little taste.
Do you hear what I hear?
Okay, number 2 is no surprise if you know me at all. It is both Pentatonix Christmas albums. First one's called Pentatonix, That's Christmas to Me, and this year's one is called A Pentatonix Christmas. There's a good mix of traditional Christmas songs in there, but also pop songs or wintry songs or songs that you maybe wouldn't expect to be a Christmas song that they've thrown in there because they're awesome. And it's a cappella music. If you have never heard of them, where have you been? They have such a unique take on all these songs that you completely forget that's a cappella by the time you're done listening to each one. And just because of their style and the way they do things, every song sounds so new and unique and different. They're just in a world all by themselves, so you don't get that boring old Christmas vibe when you hear God Rest You Merry Gentlemen for the 100th time. Because when it's done by Pentatonix, you're like, what's this song? I've never heard it before. It's amazing. They've even got a couple original songs in there, so if you think you've heard them all already, you haven't. Check those out, both of those albums.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay.
The next album I'm going to mention is called A Very Kacey Christmas. It's by Kacey Musgraves, who is a country singer, but with a twist. She sings about a lot of topics that you don't normally hear in country music. I really love this album because every single song on it is amazing. It's 12 songs long. There's 8 covers, but again, she picks songs that aren't covered 1,000 times by everybody else, so they're still fresh and fun to hear. And there's 4 originals written by Kacey and some other people, and they're all amazing too. And she has a great guest performers on this album, including Willie Nelson, a guy named Leon Bridges, and the Quavey sisters, who are so great. When I was in Nashville 2 summers ago, I went to the Opry and saw the Quavey sisters live. I'd never heard of them before, but I was like drawn to them immediately as soon as they got on stage. The band is made up of 3 sisters. They all play the fiddle, they all sing. I think there's some other guys in the background that play some other instruments, but the sisters are where it's at. One of my favorite things about any type of music is harmonies, and the Quavey sisters sing in this like a really amazing close harmony style, kind of like, or exactly like the Andrews Sisters, if you've heard of them. Even if you think you've never heard of the Andrews Sisters, I'm sure you have heard their music. They were super famous during wartime. They were like played at USO shows and that kind of thing. And the close harmony that the three sisters sang in is like their signature style. So the Quavy sisters sing in that same way, and it's so amazing. So any new song that they sing in that style makes you feel like you've heard it before, because it feels old, it feels vintage, and I think that's really amazing and important for a new song, because there are so many songs out there. It's hard to grab people's attention and make you want to listen to it again, and I think that style in these songs has that. Anyway, so the Quavy sisters sing on 2 different tracks on Kacey's album, Let It Snow and Mele Kalikimaka. I'll play a little bit of one of them right now so you can hear.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight.
I also think that Kacey Musgraves in general is such like a breath of fresh air in this scene and in music in general. I really like her writing style and her songs. They sound good, they're clever, they're funny, they're heartfelt, and I just think they've got it all. Kacey, you've got it all. If you're somebody who still buys music, I recommend highly that you buy this album. Otherwise you can stream it on Spotify or other websites like that. It's an A+ album. The next album that I'm going to recommend is James Brown's A Funky Christmas. This album was released in 1995, and it's full of upbeat, fun, funky Christmas music. This is a great album if you're having a party and you want to dance and you want to still be festive, but you want kind of rockin' music that's going to get the party moving and grooving and getting funky. What am I doing? I can't dance. This is terrible. And in comparison to the Christmas music you hear over and over again on the radio, this is so different and great and interesting and musical and better. Guys, it's better. Get this album.
And I'll be grooving at Christmas time. Merry Christmas.
My final recommendation today for Christmas music that you should listen to that's not boring and lame like all the other Christmas music you hear all the time is A Charlie Brown Christmas, the album by Vince Guaraldi. And it should be for you if it's not already a staple at all of your Christmases. The music is great. It's light. It's kind of whatever this translates into words. It's the perfect music to have on in the background while you're trimming your tree, or you're making some sort of Christmassy drink or food, or you're wrapping presents. Something where you are kind of chill, but you still want to be festive. This is the album for you. It's just a classic Christmas album that doesn't feel overplayed like every other Christmas song. So that is it. Those are my Christmas album recommendations. If I mentioned anybody in this video that you haven't heard before, please check them out. I do love them. As I say, I wouldn't recommend them if I didn't. If you want to come over and hang out and just have these albums on repeat, that's cool too. Give me a call. We'll set it up. But for now, goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Check out yesterday's videos and all the videos preceding that. And come back, like I said, tomorrow. Only 4 videos left. And then I'll see you at Christmas. I'll see you tomorrow. What am I saying? Stop talking! Bye! Now just because I love Christmas music... oh my gosh, music. Christmas music. Okay, Belly, fucking stop with the sounds. Can you hear that? I ate toast today.